The history of America is a vast and complex story that spans centuries, from the arrival of the first Native American populations to the present day. In just 37 lines, I will provide a condensed overview of key events and periods that have shaped the United States. 1. Native American civilizations flourished across the continent before European exploration. 2. Christopher Columbus arrived in the Americas in 1492, marking the beginning of European colonization. 3. Spanish conquistadors, like Cortés and Pizarro, conquered territories in Mexico and South America. 4. The English established the Jamestown colony in Virginia in 1607, the first successful English settlement. 5. The Pilgrims arrived on the Mayflower in 1620, establishing Plymouth Colony. 6. The 13 colonies were formed as English settlers established colonies along the eastern seaboard. 7. Tensions between colonists and British authorities escalated, leading to the American Revolution in 1775. 8. The Declaration of Independence was signed in 1776, proclaiming the colony's independence from Britain. 9. The Revolutionary War concluded in 1783, with the Treaty of Paris recognizing the United States as a sovereign nation. 10. The Constitution was drafted in 1787, establishing a federal system of government. 11. Westward expansion characterized the 19th century, with the Louisiana Purchase, Lewis and Clark's expedition, and the Oregon Trail. 12. The War of 1812 solidified American independence and nationalism. 13. The abolitionist movement gained momentum, leading to the Civil War in 1861. 14. The Emancipation Proclamation in 1863 declared slaves in Confederate territories free. 15. The Union emerged victorious in the Civil War in 1865. 16. Reconstruction followed the Civil War, aiming to rebuild and integrate the South. 17. The late 19th century witnessed industrialization and the rise of influential business tycoons. 18. The United States became a world power in the early 20th century, engaging in conflicts like the Spanish-American War. 19. World War I, 1914 to 1918, propelled the U.S. onto the global stage. 20. The Roaring Twenties brought economic prosperity, but ended with the stock market crash of 1929 and the Great Depression. 21. President Roosevelt's New Deal programs aimed to alleviate the effects of the Great Depression. 22. The attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941 prompted the U.S. to enter World War II. 23. The U.S. emerged as a superpower after World War II and faced the Cold War with the Soviet Union. 24. The civil rights movement of the 1950s and 1960s fought for racial equality. 25. The United States landed the first humans on the moon in 1969. 26. The Watergate scandal in the 1970s led to President Nixon's resignation. 27. The end of the Cold War in 1991 solidified the United States as the sole superpower. 28. The September 11th attacks in 2001 led to a global war on terrorism. 29. The Great Recession in 2008 had a significant impact on the economy. 30. Barack Obama became the first African American president in 2009. 31. The Affordable Care Act was passed in 2010, aiming to reform healthcare. 32. Same-sex marriage was legalized nationwide in 2015. 33. The Black Lives Matter movement gained prominence in response to police brutality and racial injustice. 34. Donald Trump became the 45th president in 2017, implementing controversial policies. 35. The COVID-19 pandemic began in 2020, causing significant global disruption. 36. Joe Biden became the 46th president in 2021, focusing on economic recovery and social issues. 37. The United States has been grappling with issues of systemic racism and inequality